Hey folks, JD here, and today we're looking at our first hexacopter. Yes, that's right, hexacopter. 6 blades instead of your standard 4. So here you have another JJRC quadcopter. This is the hexacopter, and we're going to see exactly how it flies. So don't forget now, on the back you've got your little 2-pin plug. Just sits in quite nicely into the compartment there. The battery does come out, but it does seem to be quite well stuck in, so you might not want to pull that out unless you are actually replacing it. And then you've got your little on and off switch here at the back. So let's turn her on. Okay, so we've got 2 red LEDs at the back. We've got a couple of blue LEDs at the front to make the front of it look quite menacing indeed. Alright, so let's take her up and let's see what we've got. So once again, to bind to the quadcopter, just turn on your transmitter, one motion up, one motion down. Now you'll see the lights in the back are very fast, very quick. So we should be good to fly her. So just in case you think that I have actually grown exponentially the past couple of weeks, this is not the case. This is a nanocopter. I'm not great at flying these, so at the little nanos, just because they normally fly out of control. With the slightest breeze, this one does seem to be a little bit better, a little bit more stable. So let's see what she can do. Oh wow, that's a beautiful bit of hovering right there. That's lovely. Okay, let's see if we've got her there. Let's see if we can turn her around a little bit. Ooh. Falls to the floor quite quickly. Okay. So one thing with the nanocopters that you can do as well is you can take them off from the hand, which is, I often find that quite fun, especially if you haven't, if where you are is very overgrown and there's no good way for them to take off. As I'm sure you can see, the range isn't great, as you expect with most nanocopters, to be honest with you. Okay, so there we go. Let's see now if we can keep her up in the air. She doesn't really want to stay up. She wants to. She does want to fall, but I've noticed that with a lot of nanocopters, so I wouldn't say it's a fault with this one. It's just a nanocopter thing. So quite nice landing. Let's pick her up. Let's take her off from the hand again. And she's very stable when she starts to fly. She is very stable indeed. I mean, obviously you've got to counteract a little bit for the breeze, which, even if there isn't a breeze like today, these guys do feel it quite a lot, just because of their sheer size. I mean, but the 6 rotors really does help in this scenario. I mean, it does sound like a pack of wasps. So you might want to, if you are flying them in your back garden, you may want to tell your neighbours, look, there's no wasps, it's just me. So here we go, let's try and see, let's pick her up. Okay, let's bring her back to me. So yes, the white propellers at the front, which denotes the front of the aircraft, really does stand out. So you can really see when you are flying. I mean, I can get it to there and I can still see the white propellers, but obviously above all you can see the red on the from the back end of the quad, just to let you know, or sorry, from the hex even, just to let you know that you are flying her the correct way. And the red obviously does denote the back end of the aircraft, which is what I want. I want her to be flying in the front. So there's a little bit of a breeze now. Obviously you can see from the trees exactly how much of a, how much of a breeze there really isn't. But she's flying against it really well, and she seems to be handling very well. So there we go. I think in all, I'm really quite impressed with this. Normally nanocopters and me really don't get on that well. I'm not fantastic at flying them. Plus their range normally isn't that great, but I think this is the longest I've ever managed to keep one in the air, and with little effort as well. So yeah, this is quite a triumph. I'm sure it's those 6 rotors that actually does help no end. I mean, you can see they really do. Oh, the lights at the back have started to flash, so that means the battery is getting low. So yeah, she doesn't have as much lift as she did have. And that's it. Batteries are dead. Oh, so there we are, folks. I've been really impressed with this little guy. And he's quite a mean looker as well. So there we have it. This has been the JJRC Hexacopter Nano. So, if you are going to buy a nanocopter, I would highly recommend this one.